right, another day, another cop. This one is a female cop that pulls over some dude, an old dude, and gets herself into a little bit of trouble. But that's okay. There's plenty of good Samaritans around to help her out. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dredd to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dredd Show.
All right, let's take a look at what happens here.
812 radio traffic stop. 812. Lost Nation in the airport with Tom, Henry, Ocean, Robert.
I should mention this is from Police Activity, a very good channel. I would go and subscribe.
Edward 1.
There's no point in blurring out the license plate if you're going to have the audio transcript of the cop reading it out. Look at that physique. Man, this is a lean, mean fighting machine.
Hello. Monster will be placed on it. The reason why I'm stopping you is speed. 57 and a 35.
Ooh, 57 and a 45. I mean, this is like Ricky Road Racer here.
You're going 57 and a 35, sir.
Now she says 57 and a 35.
You have your driver's license, proof of insurance. Why are you getting out of the car, sir?
So he steps out of the car. Apparently she asked for his ID. His ID's in the back seat, so he's going to go get it. Not a smart move. We all know better than to do this. I don't know why he did it, but maybe he's just being nasty today, or maybe he just didn't know. But he's 64 years old. I would have thought that he had learned this lesson by now.
My driver's license. 12 radio, this male just stepped out of the vehicle. Step over here now. Have a seat on the ground.
Okay, so she tells him to step over here. I don't have any problem with that. She tells him, sit on the ground. I do have a problem with that. I don't see that this guy has actually committed any crimes, but you're kind of treating him like a criminal, and he's not going to like it.
Have a seat. I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting!
Okay, so he gets aggressive with her. I mean, no doubt about it. He escalated this. However, she doesn't exactly de-escalate. Watch.
Back off! Back off!
I'm not sitting, motherfucker!
We're getting physical. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not...
I will tase you, sir. Touch the vehicle. Put your hands on the fucking vehicle now!
All right, I have real issues with the F-bombs. Damn it, cops, quit saying these things. Hey, I get it if you're being shot at, and those are really extraordinarily intense situations, the F-bombs come out. No excuse for that. Talk like your mom is there. Oh, well, never mind. That's probably not a good idea. Talk like your grandma is there. Okay, here we go. She shoves him into the car. Now, I have a little rule. I've used this rule all my life. It works out pretty well. And it goes like this. If I'm going to shove somebody, I have to be able to take them. In other words, I size up the person. And if the person can whip my ass, I am not going to shove him. She didn't learn this lesson. So she's pushing him, and it's game on at that point. You think that he cares about her uniform at this point? No, he got pushed by somebody, and now he's going to take her down. At this point, he's got the upper edge. If he wants to pull her gun and shoot her, he can do it. He's not really trying to hurt her so much as he's trying to show that he's in control. And of course, that pesters the hell out of her. She has to be in control. That's the whole deal about this traffic stop, was to exert authority. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to exert authority when the other person's pushing you against a car. Bad move on her part. She should have known that this was going to go badly. Now, what could she have done? Oh, I don't know. How about just calling for backup and not doing anything? But no, she has to take control herself. She has to show him and herself that she's in charge. Well, guess what? She's not. See, he's not punching her. If this was a real fight, he'd be beating the hell out of her. So he's not trying to inflict pain on her so much as he is trying to show her that he's in control of the stop. So she is damn lucky. What if this was a real criminal? Suppose this guy had a felony warrant out for his arrest for, let's say, murder. You have to think about these kind of things. She doesn't know who he is, and to allow him to take control of the scene like this is really, really bad. All right, here we have a good Samaritan. He's going to show up and help her out. Now, I know how Rick over at Good Luck America is going to treat this dude, basically as an idiot. Okay, here's my take on it. We have here a person, a human being in serious trouble. That other person can easily take her gun and kill her. This man is stepping in to try to stop it. I cannot criticize him too much for this. He's trying to do the right thing. Yeah, it's all fun and games to say that, well, he should just continue driving on, screw her. But we're talking about a human life here that could get snuffed out real easily. So I can't criticize this guy really at all, but I know Rick is going to. And by the way, I do love Rick's channel, Good Luck America. It's got some great content. He's far more cynical about cops than I am, but I am sure he's going to be really ragging on this cop if he ever gets around to this video, and he's going to be criticizing this dude for helping her. I can't do that.
Radio, send me units.
Send me units on a driver who you have on the ground and you're getting help from another citizen. You got two people on this guy and you need backup. You know, maybe you might seek another line of work because this man is 64 years old. This is not some 25-year-old gangbanger. This is an elderly man. He's pretty good size, looks to be like 6'2". I'm thinking he weighs about 190, 200. But there are bigger, younger dudes out there. And the fact that you're struggling so much with this one guy, you know what? Maybe you could go into doing something different.
Roll over on your stomach now.
And by the way, am I the only one that hates that now? I mean, if I'm on the ground and I hear now, my first inclination is, oh, hell no. I don't know why, but the tone of voice makes me want to disobey it. I don't know what it is about it, but I hate it. Learn how to bark out a command. Now doesn't cut it. Okay, you got a couple of more guys, actually three. Three more have shown up to help out.
Fucking burn!
Knock it off, man. Knock it off now. Get your arm behind it.
Put your arm behind your back.
Now another cop shows up. Now let's see here. We have 6 people on him. I would think they'd be able to handle it. And they do, but not before she lectures him. Listen in.
Get your cops. Get your cops.
Shut up.
I would tell him, hey, don't be ordering me around. By the fact that you have to have 5 people help you hold down some old man, you have no authority to order me around.
You don't do that to a woman.
Oh, you don't do that to a woman? Uh-huh. I think he did. Color me wrong, but I watched the video and it kind of looks like he did do that.
Do you understand me? Cop or not, you don't do that to a woman.
There, Jill, get money.
So she plays the gender card. Gee, I thought that when a woman put on a uniform, they were like everybody else, like all the other cops. You were not supposed to see woman, you were supposed to see police officer. But in reality, what she is saying is not you don't do that to a cop, but you don't do that to a woman. So she's playing the gender card. And frankly, I don't think you're in a position to play it because he had you in serious trouble there. So the idea of you coming in and talking smack is a bit ludicrous.
Sit down. What the fuck? Don't do that to a boy. Who raised you? All right.
She's still lecturing him. You don't do that to a woman.
You're good up here. You're good.
Male's detained at this time. Could you squad?
Now, one of the people there is a woman, but I'm pretty sure that she's not saying it because that woman there would not have been able to see what took place here. All that woman would have seen was this police officer grappling with this dude. It was clearly the police officer that made the statement. And I use the term police officer rather loosely here.
Roll on your side.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We went there, helped you out of this predicament. This man could have been armed. We could have been hurt. We decided to go in there and help you, and you didn't even thank us. And I'm telling you, she is now going to tell everybody within earshot that she saved their lives. This is one of the real good reasons why they have body cams and dash cams is to prevent officers from laying on with a trowel about how brave and tough they were. Now, the people at the station are going to say, oh, really? You had him in real serious trouble? Hey, let's look at the dash cam video. Well, no, you don't need to watch that. No, let's go ahead and watch it anyway. And they're going to see, oh, hell. How old was he again? 64? Now, if I'm the other cop, I take over at this point. Look, lady, and I'm not going to say officer. I'm going to say lady because that's what you want us to say. You told him you don't do that to a woman, so you want to be identified as female before anything else. So I'll tell her, hey, look, lady, you're all worked up. You're bent out of shape. You're all hypered up. Let me go ahead and take over at this point. You get back into your car. I wouldn't let her anywhere near this dude from this point on. But that's just me.
Stand up.
Ooh, stand up. Now, if he didn't have the handcuffs on and the other police officer wasn't there, what do you think her tone of voice would be?
Walk back to my car.
Walk back to my car. Ooh, really tough. Again, at the police station, her story is going to be how she manhandled this dude. He gave me some lip, but I threw him against that car, threw him to the ground, and these pesky citizens, that's the way Rick would call them, these pesky citizens tried to help out, but, I had the thing well under control. That's what she's going to tell everybody. Should she be a police officer? Well, not on the beat. She certainly should not be pulling people over by herself. Remember, this guy was 64 years old. He's elderly. And she couldn't take him down. Remember, I have my Roscoe test for police officers. And that is, Roscoe is in a bar and he's drunk. And if you can't take Roscoe to the ground, you shouldn't be out patrolling. Well, this was Roscoe's dad. And she, maybe even grandfather, and she couldn't take him to the ground. At any rate, like my videos, subscribe to my channel.